Good morning, good morning, good morning. I thought I'd just do a quick stream. Glad to be back home, back in England. And big up to everybody that's bothered to join at this time in the morning. We've got, of course, Kawaji. Big up, Kawaji, man. Levels, always here, man. Big supporter. Solly, big up, Solly, man. Big up, Nav, also here. Yeah, I'm very good. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're well. Mems Clear, big up, Jizz. Hope you're well. Congrats on the friendly win. Yeah, we're going to get into that one, aren't we? We're going to get into that. Joseph, big up, Joseph, man. Big up, Jizz. Seen you on YouTube, popped up. AFTV said, watch out, Man United. Yeah, really? Okay. Mob Boost, big up, man. What goal was better, Havertz or Grockers? We would go look into that. Big up, Gav. Big up, Gavin, man. And we got in here. We've got Harvey. Yeah, vampire stream, mate. Yeah, I'm a vampire, buddy. I'm a vampire. Todd, big up, Todd, man. Big up, Jez. You are a legend. Yeah, that's only because I'm really old. Aces, I thought you were staying in France. No, mate, we had to come back. No, we had to come back. I've been called back. Big up to Donna. Hope you're well. Hope you didn't miss me too much. I didn't miss you at all. Be honest, but there we go. Never mind. It is what it is. Right, let's get into this. So Arsenal today played Bilbao and we won the Emirates Cup. Which pretty much every year Arsenal win it anyway. Let's be honest. What I saw today was some very good performances by a few Arsenal players. Very good performances, I thought. Bilbao didn't look really interested, to be honest. It was another day out, another payday. They weren't really, I'm going to be cutting down on the red wine, to be honest with you, Donna. Drunk way too much wine out in France, and I need to cut back a bit here. Members Cream and Jez, hope you're ready for a trip to my team next Sunday. Going to be an interesting one. Yeah, well, we're going to talk about that, mate. We're going to talk about it. Now, what I saw, very impressed by Grockers, very impressed by Zupimendi. I thought he had a good game. Even Odegaard today, I thought was levels. Ben White, when he came on, I thought was quality. But let's not gas this up, people, right? Let's not gas this up. Because at the end of the day, this is the Emirates Cup. Now, I've watched a few streams tonight, right, where people are making out Arsenal going to walk this, they're going to walk that, we're going to do the quadruple, God knows what else. Let's put it real. This was a friendly game. I've seen more intense Community Shield games. Now, we know what the Community Shield means. It's a plate, right? Look at that trophy that we got today. It's a tin cup made out of stainless steel. It's not even silver. I mean, you know, what are we doing here? Making out. I mean, you could even the players, the Arsenal players didn't seem that bothered. I mean, come on here, please. Donna says, Mr. Jez, people are saying that Arsenal squad is ready to win Champions League next season. Yeah, well, that's because they're arse wipes. Be up, Lawrence, man. Hope you're well. Jez, what do you make of Eagle saying it took Wenger 8 years to win a trophy at Arsenal? On Dan Potts, I haven't watched it, mate. I haven't seen it. Can't comment. Yeah, it was a great time, mate. Great time doing it, but it's good to be home. As you can see, I haven't even set a green screen up yet. I will do that probably tomorrow. Yeah, a lot of things to do. Got back, a lot of things to sort out, as you do. 3 months away, you know, you don't realise, do you, when you go away, when you come back to a load of shit. You know what I mean? Donna says, I heard a certain YouTuber saying Arsenal can win more than one trophy next season after today's performance. Well, let's hope they do. But, you know, Jez, that Nico Williams is overrated and your fan base were gassing up for months. He was rubbish. He was shit today, mate. He was awful. And I don't think he was that bothered. To be honest with you, Mems, I don't think he was that bothered. I don't think there was a lot of players from Bilbao today were bothered. You know, it's a weekend away in London for them. But everybody, you know, shouting about it. I mean, the Emirates Cup, let's put it right. Let's put it on the table here, right? Yeah. It's a family day out and it's great. It's brilliant because you can take the wife, the kids, get to the Emirates, have a lovely, lovely day out. Lovely sunshine, beautiful, brilliant. I'm all for it. I'm all for that because I think it's a great introduction to bring your kids to the game and to introduce them to Arsenal. I've got no problem with it. But the problem I've got with this is these YouTubers making out it's a fabulous win. It's the fucking Emirates Cup. What the hell are these players, these YouTubers going to do if Arsenal were ever to win the Premier League that they've never seen win? They'd have heart attacks. I mean, it's nonsensical. But let's talk about it. Yeah, next weekend is the start of the season. Next Sunday, we've got Man United away. Now, I'm seeing people telling me we're going to walk up to Old Trafford and take you lot apart. Excuse me. I've been to Old Trafford probably 36 times, and I've never seen that happen ever once. It's a different game. Yet these people making out. Yeah, 3 months, man, flew by. Really did. It flew by. But you know, this game today, right? It was fun to watch, and listen to that word, fun. It was fun to watch. There's nothing on it. It's nothing serious. Nothing's going to come out of it apart from somebody walks away with a tin cup. You know what I mean? And Arsenal walked away again. Pretty much they do every year with that trophy. And let's be honest, it's a pretty shit trophy. Let's be fair. Come on. I think you could do better than that, couldn't you? Seriously? Really? You know what I mean? I mean, what is that symbolising, that pile of shit cup? Come on. Dear God Almighty, everybody makes it out to be a massive win. No, it ain't a massive win, right? It's a pre-season friendly, much like this week, Saturday. When is it? Oh, no, it's tomorrow, isn't it? Community Shield's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Community Shield. You know, there'll be more intensity in that bloody game than there was in this game today. Doing it here, more late night streams, yes, they are the best. I like doing the late night ones. I won't lie. When everybody else has done theirs and gone to bed, I'll do my shit. Mem's Cream, that match was a family gathering, the players getting their legs warmed up for the United game. Yep, there you go. Summed it up in one. It's a pre-season friendly. You can see that. Arteta and their manager hugging and kissing, the players hugging and kissing, right? Having a good time. Yeah, it's a family day out. I've never personally ever been to an Emirates Cup because I just couldn't be asked to go. I wouldn't want to bother. Charles says, Jez, we've got the best attack in the league as it stands. Could change if Isak goes to Liverpool. Have we got the best attack? Have we? I'd like you to quantify that, my friend. I'd like you to tell me that. What is that? Because Gyökeres scored his first goal and Havertz got his goal, and Gyökeres scored the header and hit the post with the header, which we've been told he's not good in the air. So that guy really knows his shit. That big journo, he knows his shit, doesn't he? Really? Yeah, Harvey. Yeah, look, come on. United, Arsenal United games are always a battle. They're always a fight. Yeah, it has been in history, going back long before I ever watched these games. Big up Nicholas Vararis. Big up, man. Big up to you. Good picture there, Formula One. Goonie, we never take United apart at Old Trafford, no matter how bad they are. No, we don't. We don't do it. because I'll be interested to see what happens with this bunch of jokers. Yeah, we've got some good players coming, no problem. I'm loving it. Gyökeres quality, right? Zupimendi looks really good. Martinelli looks a little bit back on form. Loving that. Saka was all over the place today. Brilliant, right? Ben White, come on, looked really naughty. Ricey looked good. You know, I'm excited about it. It's good to see these players playing as they want to play. Now, maybe this is the new Arteta tactic. Maybe at last, Arteta's saying to these players, go and play. Go and release yourselves. Go and do what you want to do. Play with freedom. Well, we all know that's not the truth. We all know that come next week, right, it'll be the same bullshit. It'll be restricted. It will be inverted. It will be bullshit again. We know how it works here. And yet, I see these people gassing it up so much. Charles says 9 straight Emirates Cups is a big achievement. School got to do it. Okay. Yeah, the Emirates Cup. Yeah. They're all friendlies, man. Nobody gives a shit who wins the Emirates Cup and who doesn't. If Nicholas says if Havertz starts against Man United, I'd be pissed. You know he will. I mean, he played all right today. Let's be fair. You know, it was a good goal he scored. He could have got knocked off the ball and gone nowhere, but he actually did slot that very well, in fairness. Yeah, Zupimendi I thought was very good. I really was impressed. Wesley Manx says, Eagles. Big up to you, man. Denanje, big up, man. Haven't seen you for a while. Jez, have you been to Iceland? As in the country, mate? I've been to the Iceland store. Yes, I've been to Iceland about 15 years ago. Fabulous country to go and visit, mate. Fabulous. But Iceland store, go there probably every 2 months. Well, the wife does, I don't. David C, just a pre-season get together. To Liverpool teenagers beat them 4-1. There you go. See? Mems says Arsenal's test will be their first 10 games before the international break by trying to avoid injuries. Well, that's important. I'll get you that. Our left hand is so weak, says Harvey. We still need to strengthen there. Right, do you guys think, do you think we're going to get Eze? I'm not sure now. I don't think it's going to happen. We made Madueke and an injured Saka rubbish attack. Sorry, we have Madueke and an injured Saka rubbish attack. Well, I thought Saka looked good today. I'll be honest. And I thought Zupimendi, as Mem says, I thought he looked deadly. Nahanjay says, Jez, would you have liked to sign Bain before he went to Atleti? I don't know, mate. Don't know him. Never seen him play. Can't comment. Can't. You tell me. Andrew Macari, big up, my friend. Big up to you. David says, I'm concerned about the United match. They are certainly strengthening, and this fan base will go ballistic if it's a loss. Will they? Will they though? Or will it be? Oh well, you know, it's only one game. It's only one game. They've just signed Sesko, haven't they? As Goonie, yeah. Arteta has no tactic for Jez. Be real, yeah, exactly. Mate, I've said it. I've been saying it for 5 bloody years. You know what I mean? That was an easy walk in the park today. You know what I'm saying? Todd Burge, next Sunday, if Gyökeres versus Sesko, if Arteta really wants Sesko, then he can re-sign and get the United job sooner the better. Yeah, well, you can just fuck off, can't he, here, really? David says, Jez, I have a trivia question for you. Who was the Russian player who scored 4 goals at Arsenal? You talk about the Arsenal player. Well, if you're talking about Arsenal, it's Arshavin. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. For Arteta, no management tactics back next weekend. Yeah, David C. Yeah, it was our sharing. I was at the game. I remember very, 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 very well. Who was the last to beat us in the Emirates Cup? I don't know, and I'll be honest with you, I don't care. It's a nothing game to me, not of any importance at all. Under this manager, with these players, they are not strong enough to win the big ones. If I was Arteta, I'd focus on winning the FA Cup or the carrier bag. He won't, mate. Big up, Mr. Waffle. Big up to you, my friend. Big up to you. No, he won't. Yeah, I think it's done, mate. I think we left it too long now, my friend. Denanjay, Jez, do you think this era of football is dead in terms of quality? It's not like it was. Harvey says we will get Eze. Good. I hope we do. I really do hope, mate. I love your positivity. I hope we will do. That's the one player I really wanted. But Mems is saying as he's heading down the road, Jez, it's looking that way. They are favourites. Well, yeah, Tottenham. Yeah. That I think that I can see him going there. Sadly. Solly says not gonna happen with Eze, as we really need. We're really gonna have Enweri, Udegaard, and Eze competing for the 10 in a World Cup year. Well, I like people competing. That brings the best out of them. Yeah, Tottenham will be preparing a bid apparently. Yeah, but hey. David says, Jez, could you imagine if Sesko has a worldie of a match? The sexual go mental. Says, I told you so. Yeah, well, look, don't listen to him. It's a joke situation, man, because at the end of the day, I enjoyed the game. I watched it. I thought it was a good performance today. Really enjoyed it. Is Arteta the worst manager in our history since I've supported the club? Yeah, it is. But not according to Egal. Egal tells me that Arteta is better than Wenger in his latter years. When Wenger won 4 FA Cups. Okay. Didn't win any leagues, give you that one. Didn't win anything in Europe, give you that one. But what has Arteta won? Now, let's put this into perspective, right? Egal said, apparently, I'm quoting, he said that you can't compare Arteta to Wenger in his early stages. Okay, fair play. I'll give you that one. So that means you can't compare Arteta winning an FA Cup in his first season then? I mean, you made the statement, Egal. You've made that statement. I mean, that guy, come on, man. How can anybody be serious about what that guy says? No, I mean, nobody can take seriously. Can anybody take him seriously? All he talks is absolute bollocks. Denanjay, Jez, do you ever be respectful? Do you ever be respectful to top gooners? No, because most of them talk shit. They haven't been. Look, let's be honest, mate. Most of them don't know. They've only been supporting this club for like 15 years, 10 years max. Right? They don't know anything about the club. They talk absolute bullshit. So no, I don't show them any respect. Sean says, I don't think Egal believes his own words. No, I think at point time, mate, I think he's another Julian. He just does it for the likes and clicks and the views and all that bollocks. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. But that guy, seriously, you ask him a question for anything about Arsenal 20 years ago, he ain't got a clue. He ain't got a Scooby-Doo. Dwanje says, G would never say that, even with some of his takes. I don't know what you mean there. Who's D? The Wenger finished second 3 years in a row, but that was preceded and succeeded by a double. Yeah, there you go. Offline, I think his opinions are way different, says Sean, about Egal. Yeah, probably. Egal is a hypocrite. Yeah, he's a slip slider, mate. Members Creamer, so Jez, have you any concerns with Arsenal at the moment? Because I'm witnessing a lot of the same tactics as last season. What's changed in your opinion? Nothing. The only thing I saw today, Mems, was the players were playing with a little bit more fluidity, a little bit more freedom, which I like. We were pretty quick on attack. The midfield looked a lot more solid, but that is against an Atletico Bilbao team that really couldn't be asked. They didn't really do a lot, did they? The only time they really turned up was during the bullshit penalty shootout. What's that about? What the fuck do we have to have a penalty shootout for? The game's done. Is this just to extend the highlights for the fans? Now, if you actually looked at the crowd during that penalty shootout, most of them had fucked off. They're not bothered. They'd seen Arsenal, win the game. That's what they're there for, right? Arsenal won the Emirates Cup, that massive trophy, yeah? But at the end of the day, we have to have this bullshit penalty shootout. Dear God, come on. Is this what football's come to now? Bloody hell, man. David C, did you queue up the third skit? Nope. D, the Arsenal fan. I don't know. Who's D, the Arsenal fan? Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, I do know. Oh, yeah. I know you mean. Yes, I've been on a show with the fella twice. Yeah, I've been on there with him. Yeah, I've been on there, man. African Gooner, I think his name is, isn't it? Yeah, I was, man. I was twice, I think, actually. Twice on there. D. Gal wants the EastEnders job. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, I mean, it's a joke, isn't it, really? But, all right, guys, we saw that today. It looked nice football, good performances. Nice little performances. I thought, yeah, this is cool. I'm very impressed with the movement of Grokeres. And I think his link-up play could be... He reminds me very much of the fox in the box. A bit like the old Ian Wright days when he came sniffing for the ball. In and out, here, there, got in behind the defenders. Defenders didn't know what was going on. And him linked up with an Udegaard, I thought had a very good game. I won't lie. Not my favourite player, but I thought he had a good game. Saka, I thought, was knocking it around lovely. He looked a bit naughty when he got down to that touchline and trying to bring it through. Yeah. Will we see that next weekend, though, gentlemen? That's the question. Tell me what you think. I can sit here and give you my opinions all night, right? But at the end of the day, you people sit here and watch me. I want your opinions. Benjamin says, to be honest, Jez, the Never a Foul crew agree with Egal on Wenger being awful last 5 years. Well, let's put that in context, shall we? I'll come back to you, Sean. Wenger in his last 6 odd years wasn't the greatest in the Premier League, and he certainly wasn't the greatest in Europe, but he still won trophies. He won 4 FA Cups. Now, people can turn around and say, I know now people disrespect the FA Cup, right? 3 FA Cups, I beg your pardon. It was 3 FA Cups, wasn't it? It's 3, wasn't it? Big up to you, Goonery. But at the end of the day, it's still silverware. And the fact that we've won more FA Cups than any other club in football history to this day that we sit here now. What has this manager done? Now, you can't include the FA Cup that he's won, right? Right? Because we had people, Egal, the statesman, has said You can't include Arteta's early days. It took Arteta all that time to win his first trophy, which is bullshit anyway, right? So that means, Egal, you can't celebrate Arteta's first FA Cup. So what are you telling me here? I mean, these people talk absolute bollocks. You're either going to back the fact that Wenger was a good manager and he did win numerous trophies, or you can make yourself look a complete and utter wanker by saying, "Oh, yeah, you can't include the first year of Arteta because Wenger didn't win anything in his first few years." Well, that means you can't support the Arteta. What Arteta did then? You can't have it both ways here. You can't win that. I mean, sorry, that is bullshit. It's a joke, man. But this is what these people do. Yeah, he won 3, man. I said 4. I got it wrong. Sorry. Jez, is Henry the best Arsenal player you've seen in your lifetime? One of the best. One of the best. My best, personally, if you want my honest opinion, in modern day, in modern day for most people, it's Dennis Bergkamp. He was a legend. He was just something different, man. Henry was fantastic, but Dennis Bergkamp was just levels. I could go through 3 stages of my football history, if you want to put it that way, because football evolved from the 70s through the 90s, through the 80s, 90s to the thousands, and it is a different football evolved in different ways, and players in the 70s through to the mid 70s, then onwards to the 80s, mid 80s, and onwards. All different categories. So I like to try and categorize that. It's very difficult. I'm doing a show tomorrow actually with Shane of my Arsenal best 11, and I'm going to try and show that how to me those players, my best 11, has changed through the years. I'll be honest. That's what I think I should do that. Deanjay, Jez, what is the better Arsenal podcast? Arsenal blog, Hybrid Squad, or Arsenal Vision? I don't watch any of them, to be honest. I don't watch. No, that's not fair. That's not fair. Hybrid Squad, Sophie, I quite enjoy watching her stuff. I've had some rows with her, I won't lie. The other ones I don't watch. I don't watch many different Arsenal shows apart from the people I work with. Big up Roy Keane. Thanks for joining, Roy Keane. Can you bring on Patrick Vieira as well? That'd be a good debate. He's just doing his job. Yeah. Goonie, I wanted Wenger out, but didn't want Emery out. No, same with you. I did say when Wenger went, right, careful what you wish for. And look what we got now. Solly says, real talk. Bergkamp is the best player I've ever watched. I've seen better players than Bergkamp, I won't lie, but Bergkamp is in my top 5. In my top 5. Some of the players I could talk to you about, I've never seen live, so that's probably a bit unfair. But yeah, I've seen some great footballers. Todd says, I was watching Thierry Henry, best goals the other day. Yeah, he did score some classics, didn't he? Really, let's be honest. Guna says, Hybrid School was good until she sold out. Yeah, I think Sophie's trying to turn it around a little bit now, be fair. Roy, big up, Roy. You haven't seen you forever, man. Hope you're well. Hope you've been okay. Even Jess, been a long time. Yes, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're taking care. Yeah, I'm back now. I'm back in England. Back for 3 months. It's too long. Not doing that again. It's just too damn long, man. In 2003-04, Invincible, what player scored the first goal for Arsenal in that opening match of that Everton game? season against Everton. Well, we all know the final score, man. Come on. Who scored the first goal? I can't remember. You talked about the hybrid game, the end of the season game, ain't you? Hang on, let's go back to that. So against Everton. What was the final score? You tell me that it's 5-1. Who scored the first goal? Be fair, mate. I can't remember. Tony Adams scored the last. You know, it's very difficult. The amount of games I've been to remember every game and every bloody goal. I won't lie. Mark says, would they really get rid of him if he is not in the top 4 by January? If he's not in the top 4, I think it's time. I think it's time. You have to look. You have to call time at the pub eventually, and I think it's going to come a point in time where people are going to say enough is enough. Look, I've said this before, right? I never support a manager. I back the manager, but when it all goes tits and it's time to go, it's time to go. The only thing I support with all my heart is the club. Every player that walks on that part, week in, week out, I'll give them 100%. But when it comes to time, that manager's time is up, he has to go. And he will go one day. He will go. And then that is when the Arteta sexuals are going to have to go with him. Because what they're going to do? What, they're going to bury the next manager under the pitch? Because, sorry, that says then you're not an Arsenal fan. Because once the manager goes, I loved Wenger. I thought he's great. I love George Graham. I thought he's great. Bertie Mee, great manager. But they had to go. Not saying Terry Neal was a great manager, but at the end of the day, they all had to go. We never had long enough with Emery to make an actual real judgment. But that's how it is. That's football. Football is a cutthroat business. If you don't succeed, you get the sack. End of story. End of. But we know in history, Arsenal don't like to do that because they like to be Mr. Nice Guy. Oh, we will give you another chance. Roy says, big up Roy, man. Do you think Man United will be good this season? I don't know about that. I think you'll be up there. I think you'll be in the mix. I don't think you'll be as bad as you were last year. Not with the players you brought in. I don't see that. I reckon you might be pretty decent in the cups. I can see that. I can see that as an ambition. You're going to have a cup run. But I can see you up in the top 8, to be honest. Jamal says, I love Tony Adams, Jez. Yeah, Tony Adams, mate. What a player. What a player. Mems Creamer shouldn't ask be more focused on selling players. Yeah, well, we've sold 6.9 million so far. We've sold players for. United will be top 6. I don't know about that. I reckon it'll be top 8. What time are you on with changes? I think it's around. Let me tell you. I'll tell you tomorrow. Hang on. Let me tell you. It will be 6:00 p.m. tomorrow night. Yep, 6:00. The all-time Arsenal 11. Well, my all-time Arsenal 11, anyway. Yeah, that'd be a good show. That. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Actually, I think last week Kenny Ken did his. There'll be a lot of similarities, I feel, but yeah, I'm not going to announce any of my players till tomorrow night. Rai says, I'm good, mate. My missus has leukemia. So being in hospital a lot. Looking forward to the season. Something hopefully to make me happy. Mate, all the best, you're a good lady. That's not nice. I wish you all the very best, my friend. And you take it easy and love to your good lady. Was it Henry penalty? Don't know. Todd says, do you know when you are back on the League Gunner for podcast? I enjoyed that. Yeah, be a week Monday. When the season, we only do the podcasts in the active season. So after Sunday's game, it will be probably 6 o'clock again on, what's that, the 18th? 18th, is it? Yeah, Kenny, DJB, and all that. Yeah, it seems like forever. David said Dennis Bergkamp in a 2-1 victory over Everton. Yeah, he was just a different level, man. Casey says 0304 was 2-1 Henry's penalty. Pires was with the second. Jamal says surely Arsenal Cup drought is going to end this season. Well, we'd like to think so, my friend, wouldn't we? Thomas says sack him and give the Rangers job so they never win anything. Well, he'd win in Scotland, mate. It's a different level, isn't it, out there? Different level. Big up, Gooner. Yeah, I support the crest, not the manager. Exactly. You support the club, not the manager. You know, Christ. If I supported the manager, I'd be still supporting Bertie Mee. From the first time I started supporting Arsenal, I'd be saying, well, where's Bertie Mee then? What's happening to him? Come on, please. Mems Cream, Arteta will be at Arsenal for 6 years at the end of November. I think if he's 8th and out of the Carabao Cup, then sack him before it hits Christmas. 6.5 years, isn't it, in December? 6.5 years, man. And won an FA Cup. Good work. No, doing it here. They won't hire Fabregas, man. I don't think so. I don't think that'll happen, man. Rocky Roadcastle class. Yeah, great player, man. Great player. You know what I mean? But wait until Fabregas is on. Oh, come on. Kenny would go mental, man. He would go. I don't know what I'd hate to think, mate. I wouldn't want to be around him, that's for sure. Mems Cream, I wouldn't play Crockers for full 90 minutes for us in United. He'll pull a hamstring. Oh. Wow, that's interesting. Naive says, do you think Arsenal can grab a major this season with the likes of Grockers and Super Mendy? No, sadly, I think we need more. Sadly, I'm sorry. It's not always the players, it's the tactics of the manager. Look, we look good today against a very poor Bilbao team, right? Excuse me. I think we're going to see a lot more when it comes to what this manager is really all about against Man United away at the weekend. But it's an easy game. People out there, it's an easy game. Going up to Old Trafford, I've never been. Look, I've been up there over 30 times, and I've never seen an easy fucking game. I'd like to know when there was one. I've never seen one myself. Mark M says, I actually really enjoyed your play ratings with Lee after the games. Best content. Yeah, he dropped them last year. FR Leaks, big up, Jez. What's your predictions for each competition this coming season? Okay. Right. Carrier Bag Cup, I reckon we'll be out 4th round. FA Cup, I reckon we'll be out. Lucky to get 4th round. Premier League, different qualifyings there. I reckon we make quarters. Premier League, I reckon we'll end up 4th, 5th. 4th or 5th. There you go. That's my predictions. Right, day by day, it's a cliche, but take care. Yeah, big up, man. Big up to you, right? Did Bertie Mee have a process? Yes. You know, he had a process of winning. That's for sure. Todd says, not looking forward when we play Sunderland. The TV people get love heart reunion for Arteta. Oh, fuck me, yeah. Oh, dear God. Can you? Oh, no, yeah, we know all that one. And we get the fans, don't forget, we'll get the away fans applauding the Shaka right after he told us all to fuck off at Palace. One of my last away games, that was. Harvey says, Gooner, Bertie me and his red and white army. No majors at Arsenal. Nope, that's true. That is fucking true. Jez, what are you rating the winner so far? So far, mate, I'm giving it a 6. We've done all right. But we need to go over the line to give it an 8. Be honest, if you want my honest opinion. Egal talks fixtures. Yes, Jez, you're up late. Big up, Egal. If that's really Egal. But yeah, the Egal. My clocks are different, mate. I've been abroad and I'm sort of a bit out of the comfort zone right now. Need to get back into my real regime. Guna ER, even under 10 Hag, we hadn't an easy game. No. FA Cup third round. I think sadly you're probably right, man. Guna ER, Premier League 5th. Yeah, I'll go along with that one. Jez, member says, Jez, do you see United after that Brighton young talent Baliba? I haven't seen that, mate. I've been right out of the zone, mate. It's difficult when, when I've been out of it so long, football wise. I'm big up trying to get back in, catch up. Big up trying to catch up with all. It's different situation. Doing it here, Xhaka, boom, against Arsenal. Yeah, you can see it, can't you? You can see it. Agree with the 6 rated. Yeah, I think if we can get Eze, right? If we can get Eze, I think I'd give it an 8 because we've done some good business. I mean, we've got Supermendi, we've got Grokeres. I think that's very good business. Kepa, I think that's no worry. 5 million, decent backup, isn't he? I'm not going to cry about that one. Mariuka, he looked all right today, didn't he? He didn't look too out of position. You know what I mean? I think we could still, if we can get Eze, I'll be happy. I'll be very happy. But tomorrow it's the Champions Shield. That'd be interesting. Jez, what's your thought on Eagle's brain opinion on what Arteta is a better manager than Wenger? I can't agree with that at all. Sorry. Can't agree with it at all. I'm sorry. The argument there, I don't know if Eagle's still watching, but mate, sorry. No. And I'll put that one to bed very quickly on facts. Doing it here, Jez, you happily being cold of England. It's not cold, mate. It's colder than where I was, to be honest. 35, 37 every day. Pretty much every day. But I won't lie, after a little while, I'm not a sun worshipper, right? And after a little while, I'll be honest with you, the last 3 weeks, I was getting a bit pissed off of it, to be fair. So, it was a point of, I fed up with melting every day, and I decided, we decided, having had my daughters and the grandkids out last week, I said, look, let's just go home now. It's funny to say, even though I'm 64, I was getting a bit homesick. I won't lie. I was getting a little bit fed up with it all. So we packed up, came home yesterday, and there was dramas with that. But Goonie ER says, Matty UK is an abomination, Jez. Mark my words. Yeah, he wasn't great at Chelsea, was he? But we'll see. Mosquera looks good. Superb, Harvey says. He looked all right. didn't he? I mean, let's be honest. It's early days. I'm not going to get gassed up yet. I haven't seen enough of these players in an Arsenal shirt just yet. Guna ER says, I love the sun so much. Well, fair play to you. My wife looks like she's been in the toaster. I'll be honest with you. She looks like she's been in the toaster. She's that coloured up. Seriously. Fucking hell, man. Honestly. That's all she's been doing, is just burning herself out. And I said to her, it's not good for you. It's not good. You know what I mean? All right, she uses the old suntan shit and all that bollocks, but she'll sit out there 12 hours a day. I can't do that. I just can't do it. It's not for me. I get bored of it. Seriously bored. But give me your predictions. Give me your predictions of where. Right. Let's make it. Let's go down this road. Right. With the new players we've got, give me your predictions of Champions League and Premier League. Where are we going to do? Cheers. How you drink red wine, it ruins my teeth. It's ruined mine, mate. Don't worry about it. But my age of life, I don't give a shit. David C, thanks for the movie recommendations. Yeah. That was good fun, wasn't it? That was good fun last night. FR Leaks, I grew up in Australia. I can tell you, Jez, nothing is better than the sun. Yeah, it is, but I just get bored sitting out in it. I won't lie. I'll get bored of it, mate. I'll get bored. FR Leaks, semi in Champions League, fourth in the Prem. Okay. There you go. Good prediction there. Semi in the Champions League. Solly says Prem third, UCL quarters. Okay. Yeah. Roy says third Prem quarter champions. Pretty similar here. Pretty similar. Guna ER not winning Premier League or Champions League. Well, yeah, okay. That sums that one up then. Not good enough. Fifth in the Prem. My prediction as well. The Gunner low down. Big up, man. Semi expectation we might win an FA Cup. No, I'll tell you now, we won't win an FA Cup, mate. We won't. Because he disrespects the FA Cup every year. Ever since he's won it, right, we've ended up third, fourth, third, or something like that. Don't quote me on that one, because I might be asked about it. But it's pretty much that. We ain't got past the fourth round. So that ain't happening. I'd love it to. I love the FA Cup. I love it. Love it. But ain't happening. Sorry. Mems, Jez, it's all good that Arsenal have Grokeres, but the right service needs to be played with him for him to be the same as he was in Portugal. He can't be played with adrenaline like Saka is played. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I mean, he got it today, but he went looking for it. That's good. That is good. I like that. But will he be allowed to play like that in the Premier League? I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Guna. Not winning FA Cup, Arteta bins it. Yeah, doesn't respect it. Gavin says, Prem fifth, UCL quarters, same as I said. Yeah. Mems says, sixth in the Prem, quarters in the Champions. Yeah, pretty, yeah. Arteta has won one game in FA Cup. Whew. That's Christ, you look at it like that. FR League for him, he's won it, so he doesn't need to win it again. Yeah, that's a bad attitude, though, isn't it? Don't you think that's a bad attitude? Roy Keane says, do you think they will keep Arteta this season if he wins nothing this season? No, I don't, mate. No, I think he'll be gone. He's had all this money now. He's had all this money. He's got to win it or fuck off now. The Gunner low down. Wenger did same with League Cup, second in league. Yeah. League Cup, second in league, I think you mean. Big up, Tony Claude, man. Big up. How are you? Hope you're well. How's the referee going, my friend? Big up, man. Thank you for jumping on. Go and support Tony Claude TV. Gunner TV, I'm sorry. Top guy. Great channel, that. I was watching you a little bit earlier today, actually, mate. Patrick Darcy, Prem second, UCL final. Wow, love your positivity. Love it. Love it. But will we win? The question is there, will we win in the UCL? That's the thing. Get the final. Will we win it? Will we win it? That's the question. It's great getting to a final, but getting the final, you want to win it, don't you? David C, third and Prem, quarters UCL. A lot of similarities here. Tony Claude, big up, man. God, it's been long. Have caught you live. Smash the lights. Big up to you, my friend. Hope you're doing very well. Tony, contact me. Drag me over to your channel one day. It's been like forever, man. I haven't been in your show for like over a year, I think. 01 Zintengo, Thought City. Tonight, are you talking about tonight? If you talk about tonight, I don't know. Solly says, if he qualifies for UCL, these guys ain't sacking him. Well, he's in the Champions League. He ain't got to qualify, so it sees how far he can go. Mem says, where do you see us to end up in the league and Champions League? I'll give you my predictions. I told you. I said it a minute ago. Yeah, Goonie ER says, I'm praying for Roberta's Simeone reunion. That could be the way forward, mate. Once again, I've missed you, Jez. I enjoy your content. Big up, man. Yeah, I'll be back now. I'm back here. I'm here. Back home. Tony Claude. Jez. Big up, mate. Do you understand the new UCL format? Yeah, I thought it was quite good, actually. I quite enjoyed it. Manny Talks AFC. Big up, Jezza. Good to see you. Big up. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, I like the new format, man. I like the new format. I thought it gave it a mix up. It got stale, didn't it? The same old group stages, you know, and all this and all that. And I like the new one. The Swiss format, they call it. I like it. But we'll see. Big up Tony, man. Big up Tony. Goody Jez, when you stream, it's like being in the pub with you. Brilliant. Yeah. Look, I don't have any format to my shows. Right? I like to just interact with people like you do down the pub. We agree, we don't agree, we debate, and that's what it's all about with me. Right? I'm no professional tuber. I don't ever want to be a professional tuber. I've no ambitions to that. I just like to pop my content out and chat to you wonderful people who've got the time and effort to come and watch. You know what I mean? That's how it works with me. I love it. It's good fun. Getting your opinions, and that's the way it is for me. That's how it is. Mem says it's very hard to predict where Arsenal will end up finishing the League Cup because they are very predictable these days, which will be a problem under this manager. The team needs leadership. Yeah, what a great comment. What a great comment, Mims. And you're a Man United fan. Great comment. Anyway, people, been going for nearly an hour. Thank you for everybody who's jumped on early hours of Sunday morning over here now, and thank you for your support. And we will have another chat. Probably, I don't know. I'm going to do a couple of streams this week about different things. Donald Trump's in the house. Big up, Donald. Thank you, mate. Mate, Arsenal great again. Yeah, big up, man. Can I go and play on one of your golf courses in Scotland? You know what I mean? For free. Fly me up there in Air Force One. That'd be nice, mate. That'd be really decent, you know. Be up, Tony Claw. Fucking hell. Smash the likes and subscribe. Tone, man, you don't need to do that, but you're a real one. Proper fucking real one. But thank you for your super chat, my friend. Absolute real one. Go and support Tony Claw, mate. Tony Claw Gunner TV. Top fella. Absolute top fella. Sean, your 3 team for relegation next season. Next season. Burnley. I think they're the parachute team, aren't they? I think Leeds will be all right. Sunderland, I think, could be an issue. And I'll tell you one to watch out for next season. Right? Difficult season for them next year would be Everton. I'll tell you for why. Right? They've moved away from Goodison. They're going to their big new stadium. That's always we know how difficult it was as Arsenal fans when we left Highbury and went to the Emirates. We didn't have a great time, did we? So they could be they're my wild card. But I'm going Burnley, Sunderland, and possibly Everton. Yeah. It's going to be a tough time for them, man. We've been there ourselves as Arsenal fans. So, hope not, because they've got the longest record in the top flight outside of Arsenal. So I wouldn't want to see that. Why did Arsenal waste 40 mil on Calafiori? The guy's rubbish when he isn't living in the treatment room. Yeah, we're going to see that, aren't we? We're going to see that. We're going to see that, man. He's going to get found out this year, I think, to be honest. What about a day before Sunday's game versus us lot, Jez? Saturday, I might do a pre-match review. I haven't done a pre-match review for ages. Yeah, I might do that. Actually, yeah, good shout, Mims. I might do that, man. I might try and drag a Man United fan on. I might get hold of Sunshine. She's a good shout. She's good. I like Sunshine. She's good. Solly Thomas, favourite Arsenal pub. My favourite Arsenal pub was the Gunnersbury. It's gone now. It used to be down Gillespie Road. It's gone now. I used to have 2 actually. I had the Gunnersbury and the fucking is it called? The Grenadier. And that's gone. That went that went years ago. But yeah, gone now. All gone. Another lifeless bolt. Sad for Everton's fans. Yeah, it is. But we'll see. It's going to be an interesting one for them. Yeah. West Ham could be in a big trouble as well. Haven't done well in the transfer market. Lost kudos. Yes. That's an interest. The Blackstock, that's a good pub. Never really liked the 12 pins, Mims. Never been great. Yeah, not a great fan. The Blackstock was good. Islington Arms on Holloway Road. Love that pub. Of course, one of the big favourite pubs of mine was the Angel. The Angel. That was a great pub. Great pub. It's still there. Great pub. But yeah, there used to be so many pubs around Highbury. A lot of them gone now. But times changed, I suppose. Hornsey Tavern. I don't know that one. Hornsey Tavern. Is that a new name? I really don't know that one. Oh, it used to be the Drayton Arms. Think it's shut now. Okay. Used to go to the Drayton Arms. The Drayton Arms has gone, mate. That's gone. So many pubs have gone from around that area. Beg your pardon. All gone down now. Shame, really, isn't it? Gary R 74, big up, Jez. Welcome back. Big up, man. Yeah, I'm back, man. I'm back. I'm glad I'm home. You know, it's always nice. It's it's like when you go on holiday, innit? You know, you go away for a couple of 3 weeks and you have a great time. And after the last 2 or 3 days, you think, oh fuck, I just want to go home now. Glasgow CSC, big up, mate. Hi, Jez. Hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, I'm well, mate. I'm great. I hope you're well. You know, you get to a point and you think, oh, fucking hell, I just want to go home now. It's great, the sunshine. It's great, nice food, having a good time, chilling, doing what you want to do and everything. But, you know, there does come a point in time you just think, nah, I want to go home now. You know, it's like being a little kid, isn't it? It's like the Hornsey Tavern is on the Hornsey Road. I know Hornsey Road. I don't know the Hornsey Tavern, man. Was it called something else? Was it called something else? Yeah, to sleep in your own bed is great. It is. It is. It's something special, isn't it? It is something special to get back to your own gaff. Patrick says Tollington. Yeah, Tollington's all right. I don't mind the Tollington. Didn't go. I didn't go there a lot back in the day, but it was always for me. It was always the Gunnersbury, top end of Gillespie Road. That was the pub, man. Glasgow says, as bad as the UK can be, there's no place like home. Yeah, I think I'm lucky in the fact I don't live in an area where there's a lot of shit, man. I've seen there's an awful lot of grief going on right now in the UK with the boat people situation and hotels and and all that. It's not good, is it? It's not good. It's all going to kick off at some point. Yeah, it's not really going to be not good. But Tollington is full of top gooners. I won't be there. I've been in the Tollington many times, and that was used to be a home pub for the Herd years ago. Many years ago. But yeah. Anyway, people, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Thank you for anybody liking, subbing. It's been good. I've enjoyed it. It's been good to get back and have a good old chat with you. Wonderful, wonderful people. And we're back. Looking forward to that new season. Don't get gassed up by today's result. It was all right. It was enjoyable to watch. It was basically a family friendly. You know what I'm saying? But we'll leave it on that one. Nicholas J. Egal really displayed his age by claiming Arteta is better than Wenger. Egal risked the quality of his opinion. Yeah, well, yeah. People make statements without any content of fact. Mems Creamer says, Jez, when you on with Kenny, Ken and Shane? 6 o'clock Tuesday night. I'm doing the old school show with Kenny, DJ, Shane, the old school show at 6 o'clock Tuesday. Glasgow says, Jez, were you at the Tony Adams testimonial in 2002 against Celtic? No, I wasn't actually. No, I wasn't, sadly. I was actually on holiday in America. Sadly, no, I didn't see that one, unfortunately. That's when you don't let the wife book you holidays. You know what I'm saying, Cher? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't let them. Big up, Jez. Have a good night's sleep. We will be back to hell of Arsenal next week. Yeah, well, let's be positive, you know. Let's be like the top gooners. They make themselves out to be. They're not. They're actually arsewipes. But, yeah, Man United, here we come. Easy game, people. We're going to walk up. We're going to rock up to Old Trafford and beat them 4-0. Yeah, when was the last time Arsenal won at 4-0 at Old Trafford? Yeah, not in my lifetime. But anyway, there we go, people. I'm out of here. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Catch you all later. And I'm out of here. Take care.